We are in Victoria, Australia, on the East Pakistan, and the players arrived about an hour and a half ago, and you could see the tension on their faces as they hopped off the bus underneath this vast stadium. At the two teams, Pakistan batting first with Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, Shah Masood, Shadab, Haider Ali, Iftikhar Ahmed, Nawaz, Asif, Afridi, Naseem, just in case there's a little bit of early movement. Good pace. Their swing, their swing. How close, he's given him, Erasmus has given him straight away. This could be a massive moment in the game.
Unavailable, thank you. Ultra edge coming through now. Flat line as the ball passes the bat. Copy, no bat involved. We'll go to ball tracking when ready, please. Right, I have pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets hitting. You can stay with your original decision of out.
Is the new player, two slips in place. There is swing at the MCG. Brilliant. And, oh, he had to hit it, he did. He just got enough bat on it to get a much needed boundary for Pakistan to end the second over. It's 6 for 1. Well, just brushed the pad. In fact, no, there was bat on it. Just a little touch, and that will make Shah Masood feel very good.
It certainly will, because this is what you want in a situation like this. You know, you get a couple of boundaries, suddenly you feel less of the pressure. You don't feel as if you have to force things.
Straight up, short. Just short. He is in the game, Virat Kohli. He's very, very quick. He just could not get the hands underneath.
If anyone had to get it, it was him. And he almost got there. Wade popping it up straight in the air. Gets it on the bounce. Good effort though, really good effort.
Top edge, this could be out, this is out! The double whammy, they've got Pakistan on the ropes here, their two best are both gone.
And how well was that ball? He set him up beautifully. Swung it both ways, kept the ball up, and then dug one in short, and at a good height, head height, looking to keep it down. Just finding Bhuvaneshwar Kumar at fine leg, and India on a roll at the moment. Second wicket for Ashdeep Singh, and the prolific Mohammad Rizwan has to depart, and Pakistan reeling at the moment, 15 for 2.
Good shot, really good shot. It's a pretty quick outfield, and probably the shot with the most authority so far.
Yeah, easily the best shot of the bat, no doubt about that. Sat up nicely, he was in total control. That'll ease the nerves a little bit in the dressing room.
Gordon wide and hit through the offside. It's a quick outfield, and Shah Masood will get 4.
It's a very good shot. Just a little short, just a little bit of room around the off stump. But you can't miss out on such opportunities. It's the first over for Mohammad Shami. And his third ball.
Oh, directed. They're going to go upstairs.
Keep it rolling through, please. If you just take that back one frame, please, Deepak. One frame, please. Copy. I have the bat grounded behind the popping crease, and we've ready with my decision for the big screen.
By the top edge, and that'll go to the fence. So boundary to end that 7th over for Shan Masood. Got ball again this time. Did he get that? You bet he did. Ashwin diving forward. That is a terrific catch.
Keep it rolling through, please, Deepak. Keep it rolling through. Take that back, please. Take that back, please. Take that back, please. Yeah. Just take that down as it free. And freeze it there, please. I have got the ball on the ground. I have the ball on the ground. I am ready with my decision for the big screen.
Nicely hit. They still get to the fence. Just over the top of gully, and is gone for a boundary.
That's exactly what Pakistan needs to do. Because now if they get a bit of room around the off-stump, they've got to throw their bats at it. There is no slip in position. Doesn't have to come out the middle of the bat as long as it goes for a boundary. And this now is beginning to dry up the outfield just that little bit. So maybe the ball's going just that little bit quicker. Just over. Just over. They're playing with fire, Pakistan. They're getting away with it for the last few overs.
This partnership's been so important. I know they're not as many runs as I would like, Pakistan, but they've got wickets in hand. They can afford to go a lot harder in the next 8 overs or so.
Big, big. It might go the distance. Yes, it does. Long on is watching it sail over. And if the card, that is what he's good at. 50 of the partnership comes up. They were clawing away the inches a little while ago. Now they want a little bit more. Do these two from Pakistan?
What a fantastic shot. If the car wasn't running the twos, and this is the exact reason why he wasn't looking to take Ashwin on as the right-hander. Read the carom ball really well. Got it right off the middle of the bat.
It seemed, from what we've seen so far, 11 overs, a new ball effort. Right, he's not got hold of that. But the fielder was well in. In fact, will go over. It just seemed for a while the fielder backpedaling had the opportunity. But if the car, he's doing a great job for Pakistan here.
It's a big hit. That's a monster boundary out there. That's gone over the fence. Cross the line, no real swing. The advantage of playing in Australia, consistent bounce so you can hit through the line of the ball. That is a monster. These Pakistan players are really good players of spin, so they know that Akshar Patel is not someone who turns the ball very much.
Now he goes straight. This is Iftikhar at his best. There's been so much talk about Pakistan's middle order. This man scores runs in Australia.
Yeah, this is class batting, straight down the ground. Again, a smaller boundary. We saw Matthew Hayden during that drinks break speak to these two batsmen. He would have said exactly that. Rightio, boys, you build a partnership. Now's the time. Pick your bowler, and it looks like this is the over. A wonderful shot. I think he had the second tier, the balcony there. That was 97 meters, that 6. Rohit Sharma will be thinking about getting...
And he goes again, and he goes again. Oh, it's gone over. KL Rahul thought he was in play. And the rub of the green, it's been going Pakistan's way for the last 8 or 9 overs.
This is going to give a lot of thought for Rohit Sharma. Clearly the ball not turning very much. If the car recognizing that, staying put. Great effort by KL Rahul to try and chuck the ball back in. Good effort there.
We'll get 2 more. 50 for Iftikhar. This is a game changer. They'll get a third too as well. India just a little lax in the field here. Outstanding innings from Iftikhar. Took just 32 balls. It's 91 for 2. Makes Hardik Pandya's 2 remaining overs absolutely critical. Here's Shami with his third. Now is that pad first? That's what they're appealing for.
Must have been a little inside edge there. Jeez, it looked dead. If he hasn't hit this, it looked absolutely plumb.
Big inside edge. Right away, the quicker bowler comes back and the question asked. You're saying 140, 145 might be a good score here. Pakistan looks set to get more. Now that is even closer. That is out. Mohammad Shami comes back straight away and picks up a wicket. It's been a wonderful innings by Iftikhar, but it's over.
Exactly the same delivery. This time, no inside edge. Batters talking about it, discussing, do they review? It looked absolutely plumb. But what an innings. 51 off 34. So important for this Pakistan team.
What a wicket that from Mohammad Shami. Kept it wicket to wicket. The seam position so good as always. Always does a little bit off the seam. Gets an important breakthrough for India.
Where does he bowl that one over of spin? Oh, what a good ball, what a good ball. And while we've got Robin Uthappa here. Right, straight up now. Is the fielder going to get this? Coming right underneath it. It's taken by Surya Kumar Yadav. Shadab was clearly sent out with a mission. He was sent out to slog. It hasn't worked. 96 for 4.
It's good length from Hardik Pandya. Back of the length. Trying to get the batsman hit with this big boundary. Good seam. Digs it in. Looking for that cross-bat shot. Bottom of the bat, straight up in the air.
It's a tailor-made wicket for someone like Hardik Pandya for the style in which he bowls. He bowls more back of a length and short deliveries. And the square boundaries on this ground are massive. So, great little wicket there for Hardik Pandya. Shadab Khan gone for 5. Pakistan 96 for 4.
Oh, just squeezed over the infield. Looking for 2. Oh, get those quite easily in the end. Right, this is a heave here. This is a heave here. It's found a fielder. What are Pakistan doing here? Do they want to get 200 or what? They was coasting Pakistan. Now Hardik has picked up 2.
They have shot themselves in the foot at Pakistan. 2 wickets in an over and 2 runs only given. Again, back of a length on the seam. Great seam positions. And he hit it much higher than father for sure.
Yeah, class bowling, Hardik Pandya. Great field placement as well from Rohit Sharma. I think he wanted that to go straighter. I think Hardik can believe. 2 poor shots from Pakistan. India, 2 big wickets.
98 for 5 now. This is a miss hit. It's going in no man's land.
I think Hardik's lost that ball.
I think
It
it might
might
have
have hit Spider Cam, maybe.
And I'll tell you what, Rohit is not happy because it will be called dead ball. Yes, it will be called dead ball, but Rohit's not very happy because he thinks that might have carried to a fielder.
Yeah, that can be very upsetting for a captain because you're on a stage where you want to get wickets and kind of close the game from one end. And then when something like this happens, it can be very, very aggravating.
Goes again. Oh, and straight back to Ashwin. Not easy with those. They'll come back for 2. Michael Clark, explain to me what's happening.
Oh, don't ask me. I've got no...
The captain, you should know.
The ex-captain. The MCG, it does strange things to all of us. He actually did well here, Ashwin. He probably saved a couple of runs. If he doesn't get a hand on that, probably gets to the boundary.
Well, that's been hit into a gap. He knew it was coming, mid-on, mid-off up. It was only going to be short. He gave himself a bit of room, and that is well executed.
He's a good little cricketer. It's Mohammad Nawaz. He's just used the pace there, smart cricket. He knew where the gap was, got up and under. That's what Pakistan need to do. They've got to be a little sensible here, get the odd boundary every over.
Akshar Patel. And then Mohammad Nawaz with a bit of impetus towards the end of the innings.
And again, smart cricket, just playing the field. We saw that with the boundary in the earlier in the over, and now with mid-on, mid-off up, he decided to chip down the track and go over the top. He knew he needed just to get some bat on it. A smart cricket, couple of boundaries in the over.
Edged and gone, is it? Yes, it's been given. He decided to stick to his guns. It's a good length delivery. Hardik Pandya into the pitch. And that was an important wicket because they were just building some momentum back again, Pakistan.
Well, he has this knack of turning games and picking up wickets. In a matter of 2 overs, he's picked up 3. 3 important wickets. He really put Pakistan on the back foot. They were coasting with 2 wickets in hand, 90 plus on the board, and now suddenly they lose their 6th wicket. Mohammad Nawaz has to go for 9, 115 for 6.
Again, same area. Virat Kohli is quick off the rope, though. That is excellent fielding. He sensed it. That anticipation, he sensed it was coming. Well, it was a hostile delivery, and it's a brilliant one. Arshdeep Singh, that came out of nowhere. And it's removed the dangerous Asif Ali.
What a delivery. We saw him digging one short early to get Mohammad Rizwan. And this one right on the money. It moved across, cramped him up. Didn't give him the opportunity to free his arms. Simple catch for Dinesh Karthik. And the wickets continue to tumble for Pakistan. This is a big one. Asif Ali, who can smash it lower down the order. He's dismissed for 2. It's 120 for 7.
A fortuitous boundary, but that's exactly what Pakistan need.
Yeah, they'll be saying we need the rub of the green. We've lost a lot of wickets. We need to push that score to 150. 3rd man's up, and just enough bat on that. Get it into the gap between the keeper and short third. But he's the man who's got to do all the scoring now. He's got to farm the strike.
Well played once again. The timing was perfect. Ashwin, who tried to get there, out of reach at the end. How did that look for you, Smithy?
Well, it's an interesting position that they've got him fielding, I've got to say, because he's not the most athletic of those that are out there. And if they're going to bowl that length, that full length, they're going to look to hit down the ground. You need your key fielders in that area, for mine anyway. A more athletic fielder, a Virat Kohli, someone a wee bit more sprightly, shall we say, may have hauled that one in. So, and Rohit Sharma, it's noticing from ground level, he's going across to Mohammad Shami after almost every ball here. There's still a great deal of concern about what Pakistan might end up with.
Well, it's been a tough innings for Pakistan. But one man has stood firm, Shan Masood. A wonderful 50, given the circumstances. Well, that has been hammered over to the leg side. It's an 80-metre boundary. It's gone all the way.
Where did that come from? That was meaty. And he's really got hold of that. Anticipated the length that his counterpart would bowl, his left armer in the opposition, and he's banged that into the crowd.
They can do this. They can enter the dressing room on a positive note.
Well, he's gone again. Shahid Shah Afridi. This is outstanding stuff.
Well, this will really lift the dugout, the Pakistani dugout, because it's getting closer to 150. Ian Smith mentioned run a ball, mid-150s. You're bound to get some big hits here. And you can get well past 160. And psychologically, when you look at the start you've lost 2 of your top openers, then to recover and get past 160 is a strong message.
This is the first international match since his passing, and we all remember him greatly.
Yes, and we'll miss him wherever he is.
This was his backyard. He'd hoped for a fantastic contest. Got him. Well, that was an anticlimax. Gentle ball into the pitch. And Shahid Afridi is livid with himself.
But he's done his job, really. I mean, vital 16 runs. A little too close to him, couldn't free his arms. Simple catch back to the bowler. But he would take that 16 off 8. He's taken Pakistan past 150. He goes for 16, 151 for 8.
Field spread on the leg side. He goes leg side. But so does Harris Ralph, first ball.
Well, these fast bowlers, they have the power. That just seemed a little flick. And it's cleared the longest part of the ground quite easily. And what a shot to play first ball. Nice full toss, but you still got to put it away. It's a big boundary. And he's cleared the rope by at least 10 yards. From Pakistan's point of view, it's an unbelievable recovery because their last 10 overs, they scored 97 in spite of losing all those wickets.
Does he go again, or is it a full Yorker outside off stump? 3 times he goes, and he misses the run out. They end up coming through for a couple. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar with 3 slow balls towards the end of that over. And Pakistan have made 159.
Faced a lot of first deliveries. You're all watching. Here's the first. I think it might have fallen just short. Might have fallen just short. Would have been a dramatic start to the innings. The ball swung late.
Yes, I think the ball dipped into him, and that's the reason we had to check his shot at the last moment. You can see that looking at the Yorker, swinging Yorker. Didn't quite get it.
Little inside edge. Not pace with it. It's always the moving ball that troubles you.
Always does. Not the pace so much. Because the batsmen are so used to going and playing through the line. And when that late movement happens, like this one, then you get an inside edge. You can see that Rahul is looking to push at the ball. Now that is sometimes can be a little bit of a dangerous thing, because what you want to do is to ensure that there's not much of a gap between bat and pad, particularly because he's swinging the ball in.
Oh, he's played on. He's played on KL Rahul once again. And he threw his head back in disappointment as that happened. Naseem Shah has produced the breakthrough.
And it's the extra pace. It's the extra pace that has got the ball to go onto the stumps. He played with a soft bottom hand, and with that soft bottom hand, the bat would have gone back just a little bit. Have a look at that. Yes, and that is what happened. It would have hit his back leg and then gone onto the stumps. That is the breakthrough that Pakistan were looking for. KL Rahul is gone for 4. India have lost their first wicket for 7.
Is it not swinging enough for Shahid Afridi? Oh, it's a good ball. He's doing too much, I think. He's doing too much. They're all very excited. Murray Erasmus says no. It's 10 for 1. How Pakistan are going to play this. India had 16 overs of seam. Pakistan have 12. The edge, has it carried? I think it has. They think it has, and Rohit Sharma is moving away. Haris Rauf has produced yet another big breakthrough. The slip was there for it. And India have been rocked at 10 for 2.
Tentative poke. You can see it's a very tentative poke. The ball has bounced a little bit. It's a lovely catch. This is a terrific catch. It's a low catch. These are not easy to take.
Hello, Deepak, do you have Richard here? Thank you. Keep that rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Fingers clearly underneath the ball. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
What a day for Iftikhar.
Straight down the ground by a man who can do no wrong in the form he's in. Straight back where the bowler came from for 4.
Oh, it's a wonderful shot. This is a terrific shot. Looking to get some swing. Over pitching Haris Rauf. He got a wicket of the previous delivery, getting the ball to move, having pitched it up. But this one maybe just a little too full, allowing Suryakumar Yadav to play this gorgeous straight drive.
Good shot, really good shot. It was just a fraction short. Very, very quick eye.
Yeah, just short of a length, just too short this time, just marginally. But Suryakumar Yadav is so quick at picking up the length and then being able to execute. It's off the front foot. It's just about the time that he's picked up length and thought, I'll pull this. Lots of spaces go in the air. There's plenty of gaps. It's still in the power play.
Glove, yes, a glove. That's pace, that's bounce. That's everything for Pakistan. And a danger man is on his way back, and they're loving it.
Haris Rauf does it again, short of a length, even more pace this time around. Being hit to the leg side for a boundary, but he keeps pounding in. It's short, it's cramped enough for room, it's just got big on him. Good catch from Rizwan, and Pakistan, they are in this big time now. Huge wicket. Suryakumar Yadav out for 15. India now 26 for 3.
Now they might look for 3 here. That's quite nicely timed. Although, good pace across the outfield. Brilliant, brilliant over, 31 for 3.
Shadab normally the go-to bowler for Pakistan in T20Is, and this situation India will probably be thinking spin on, time to attack.
Run out, should be, fumble, could still be out. What a mess, what a complete and utter mess. And it may well be the skipper who got it wrong.
Keep it rolling through, please. 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 Freeze it there, please. Yeah, freeze it there, please. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
He's gone. Axar Patel is gone. And Babar Azam is the player that breathes the biggest sigh of relief there, because his fumble, and look at the celebrations, his fumble nearly cost the opportunity, and there was another fumble. But through it all, Pakistan get it right.
So with Pakistan, they took that chance. They broke away in 2 overs of spin with 5 sixes, and that got some momentum. When you look at that innings, last 10 overs, 99. That's a fine shot. Hit hard into the ground and down the ground for 4.
That's the way. I think that's class. I think it's smart batting. It's shortest boundary straight. look to hit it hard along the ground. You'll still get that 4. I know it's sort of maximum, but just a couple of those to build some momentum, then you might get a bad ball. You can take a short ball, pull shot for 6, or a full toss for 6. It just needs some momentum.
Here's Mohammad Abbas. That's a good hit. First 6 of the innings.
It's a great shot from Hardik Pandya. Stepped away, made the bowler follow him, gave himself a little bit of room. And here in Australia, with that consistent bounce, he just swings through the line.
He realizes he's a very good reader of the game. He captains a side in franchise cricket. He knows India need a move on here. They need to get some momentum and put the pressure back on the opposition.
And this is where I just think Virat has to he doesn't need the boundaries. Hardik will find those, but if he can look to get that ball in the gap.
Ultra edge coming up now. Keep it rolling through, please. Flat line there. Keep it rolling through, right through, please. Just want to make sure it doesn't hit the glove on the way out. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it going right through. Right through. Thank you. I'm going to go back to Rod on field. Rod, you can stay with your original decision of not out. You're on screen now. Signal.
Really missing the bat. Review gone. That's a good hit. Beautiful use of the feet. Second 6 of the over. The first for Kohli.
That'll do Virat's confidence the world of good. This is a beautiful shot. Doesn't look to overhit it. Down the wicket. Good use of the feet. Once again, shortest boundary, but times this beautifully. Head nice and still. Good balance. Just checks that beautifully.
Just the kind of over India need. They've got 2 6s, they've got 13 of the over. That's some momentum going their way. Still 2 balls left. Smart batting. Both these players, they've got the skill, they've got the experience, they've got the temperament for the big occasion. To get things moving. Very good balance when he played it.
Like with Hardik, he knows. Grabbing momentum. Run rate coming down. Getting a bit more control back, India.
That's 6 ball. Stand and deliver. 3 6s in the over. It's 20 off it, 74 for 4. So here's Afridi. And beautifully flicked away. He'll find the boundary, just using the pace of the bowler and the angle. And the 50 partnership comes up.
Does it well, Virat. Opens up this leg side, fine leg up inside the circle. Again, angle in, uses the pace. 140 Ks off the bat even quicker.
That's what he might not want to allow him to do. Pull into the stumps. That's a beauty to end the over. 83 for 4. That's a good shot. It's in the gap and it's travelling and it beats the field. It's the boundary of the first ball and very powerfully struck.
It's not the worst ball because the captain's got the field set for him to bowl that length. He's got 3 men on the cut shot. Virat Kohli, again, the timing, the placement. He's got to get it in front of that man, and he does. The man out on the boundary is a lot straighter. Very good batting, good placement.
Still a steep one. Oh, good shot. Quick hands, good wrist.
Once again, playing conditions beautifully. Comes down the wicket. Seen a couple of slower balls in this over, so Virat picks this is not going to be off pace. It's going to be quick. Comes down the wicket. Gets it angled into the stumps and bang, beats that man at 45. He knows it's 4. Not the worst delivery. Fraction straight, but geez, it's a good shot.
Gets hold of it, puts it in the gap, gets it over. 50 comes up for Virat Kohli. He's a run machine when it comes to playing against Pakistan.
That has landed about 15 yards away to my right, and I believe it's landed inside the line, inside the barrier, just.
Right, we're getting the replay. Right, this is Smith vision. Smith vision is spot on. That's 4. Geez, Smithy, your eyes are getting sharper with age. 7 of the over so far from 2. Squeezes it over. It's in the gap there, but does it have enough to go to the boundary? It's a bit of a race. It goes through. Virat Kohli hits another boundary. It's 11 of the over from 3.
Backing away, turning it on Virat Kohli now. Shaheen Afridi trying to follow him. But he's been able to just maneuver it over extra cover. This is fabulous batting. To be able to place it and time it so well that he gets another boundary.
They're not going to win it by running though, Smithy. 13 of this over. Kohli goes over the infield for 4. That's the over they wanted. Virat Kohli is turning it on in style here, and the stadium is dancing to his beats. It's 129 for 4, 31 needed of 2. There's a third man down there who's so fine for the uppercut, but fine leg is inside the circle. They're looking for power. Kohli goes down the ground. Kohli goes out of the ground.
Wow.
This is a sensational hit from Virat Kohli. 68 of 49 is turning it on. Is this the Virat Kohli who couldn't score a run some time back? He's come back in some style.
What a shot this is. It's a slow one into the pitch, and he's just stood tall on top of the bounce. And he's hit it big with almost a straight bat. India needed this. They need another one. But this is quality.
What a big delivery in the context of the game. You talk about 240 balls. This is so big. Now third man is coming up. Fine leg is dropped back. What is he bowling, Bazid? Come on.
They want to keep Hardik Pandya on strike, Pakistan, whatever happens here.
Kohli goes over fine leg. He might have cleared the boundary. He has. What a way to end that Haris Rauf over. That was looking so good. 2 sixes. India now needs 16. Hope springs anew. What a game we've got. 144 for 4, 16 to get.
The keeper's 4 to 5 metres back.
Why would that be so, Smithy?
They do not want to steal one. They do not want it to work it fine. They want to keep Hardik Pandya on strike. That is what they've been talking about.
Hardik is a fabulous player of spin, but he's struggling a bit today. 40 of 36. Right, here we go. 16 to get from 6 balls. 90,000 people at the MCG. God knows how many millions around the world, and what a spectacle you've had so far. Cover is long and deep, long on and long off, right behind the bowler. Sows a very straight mid-wicket. Here's the first ball. It's a miss hit. It's a miss hit. The catch is taken. It means the new batsman is in strike. Virat Kohli thinks he's crossed over. It doesn't matter. This is a huge ball. Mohammad Nawaz has delivered.
Yeah, wanted to go leg side, swung through. Maybe trying to hit it too hard, but doesn't matter. Nobody cares really, because it's just gone in the air. It's not trying to spin it is Nawaz. The edge, Babar keeps calm, takes the catch. It's a dot ball. New batsman on strike. Pakistan now with the ascendancy. Hardik for 40, it's 144 for 5.
What does Karthik do? He plays the sweep shot very well. Not much power. He had made up his mind early on. It's a wonderful start for Pakistan.
Kohli wants a no ball. He's going for height. Murray Erasmus having nothing of it.
Yeah, he just signaled that DK was halfway down the track, so no ball. 4 deliveries, 15 to get now. Virat on strike. Virat has been the one who's been hitting the boundaries. Not been Hardik, it's been Virat. So the right man in terms, especially for India, on strike right now.
But he needs 2 sixes. The boundary, the 4s won't do now. He needs 2 sixes. What's the field now? Long off straight, long on straight. Shadab is in the middle of it all at deep mid-wicket, very straight. Cover very straight. The big hits down the ground are all covered. 15 of 4. Kohli goes down the ground, he'll only get a single. Is Karthik going to come running back? They need Virat Kohli in strike. Karthik dives, is he 37 for real? Completes the second. But now it's 13 of 3.
Yeah, just getting to that moment now. They need 6s. This ball has to go to the fence. Pakistan can almost see that line. The end is near.
Don't bowl a no ball, they're telling Nawaz. Don't bowl a wide. Look where the wicketkeeper is, stride back. They don't want any buys. Full. Has he got the timing right? Has he got the timing right? Oh, it's gone for 6. Now he's asking for the height. How high was that ball? They've got the 6 of the over. And now it's down to 7 from 2. Virat Kohli wanted the strike. He got the strike. Unprecedented scenes here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. It's been called a no ball. It's a no ball and a 6.
We've seen everything tonight, and still there's a huge discussion going along.
Now Rod Tucker's
not happy.
Rod Tucker's under siege here, and Murray Erasmus is going over to give him some help here.
Right, the square leg umpire has to make the call. The square leg umpire is Murray Erasmus. These are very, very emotional scenes here. Babar is not happy at all, but Murray Erasmus has his great ability to calm things down. They need 6 of 3 now. Is there another twist in this game? It's India's at the moment. 6 to get. What's Virat going to do here? That's wide. 5 to get now. The pressure is on the bowler. Who would have believed that this game would have as sensational a twist as this one? This match was gone. It was in Pakistan's pocket. And Virat Kohli is pulling it out at the moment, but there's still 5 to get. Does he believe? Do Pakistan believe? He's knocked him over, but they'll take the run. It's running away down, but surely if it's hit the ball, if it hits the stumps, they're coming back for 3. They get 3 of it. It was a free hit, remember. It was a free hit. Smithy, what's it like down there?
It's crazy. I mean, there's grown men. Some are crying, some are puzzled, some are jubilant. Ravi Shastri is standing right next to me. I don't think he's seen anything like this. 90,000. 90,000. You think it's value for money?
3 buys. And suddenly Pakistan are staring down defeat. He cleaned it up, the ball ricocheted, and Virat kept running, so did DK. And he came back for the 3rd.
Calm down, Virat is saying. Calm down, he says. It's not always that he says calm down, but there's 2 of 2. This game is still alive, but only just. All eyes on Dinesh Karthik, all eyes on Mohammad Nawaz. No, is there a stumping? Is there a stumping? What a twist! Are we seeing a cricket match or what? Dinesh Karthik's got to walk back. Smithy, you were spot on. The new batsman will take strike.
Copy umpire review for stumping. Okay, thank you. I'm going to need to see your best side on angle, please.
Now, where did he take the ball here?
Keep that rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through, please. Keep it rolling through. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
That's what happens.
Try and get a boundary.
That's what happens if you put Smithy down there. We mentioned the super over a little while back.
Pakistan can't have fielders on the boundary. They've got to have them in off the boundary. They can't let them run too, because they'll try. They will try if they get the chance. They've got to be hunting in closer. Over the top, so be it.
He's pulled it back. He has pulled it back, Nawaz. It's a wide, Nawaz. What have you done, Nawaz? And the scores are level with a ball. For Pakistan now, it's got to be a super over if they have to win it. And that was very, very clever from Ravichandran Ashwin. He quickly realized the ball was outside the leg stump.
Didn't back away, stayed where he was. Nawaz thought that he'd back away and he tried to follow him. Now India just need one. This game just keeps giving and giving. It's been stupendous this last over.
Right, everybody's inside. Everybody's inside to cut the single. Now what they've got to ensure is look for the run-out opportunity at the non-strikers end with Ashwin running there. Kohli will run. Nawaz, are you watching where Virat is inside the crease as you run into bowl? The scores are level, 1 run to get. There's still a couple of people out in the deep. What a game we've had. Nawaz, what have you got, Nawaz? Ashwin goes over, clears the infield. India win a famous win. You look at all the great wins over the years, and I think you'll find very, very few to compare with this one. This game was gone. Virat Kohli pulled it back. What a champion. What an absolute champion Virat Kohli is. And now Ravichandran Ashwin keeps it cool, produces the wide, then goes over. This must be heartbreaking for Pakistan. But Smithy down there must be absolute pandemonium. I don't think Smithy can hear
yes,
either.
I can. I'm just taking it all in. I'm absolutely taking this all in. Did you see Kohli's reaction? He bent down and he punched the fist onto the pitch. He has played so many special innings. What does this mean, Harsha? How high does this rate?
I think I'm spotting a tear in Virat Kohli's eyes. I've seen Virat Kohli play for so many years. I've seen some of his best innings, but I have not seen a tear in his eyes, and I think I spotted a tear. India win by 4 wickets.
Yeah, they celebrate. There's a sense of relief also because in any moment that match had gone. India